And welcome everyone, boys and girls. I don't even remember my own intro. What's up everybody? How are you guys doing today? My name is Rex and this is your Daily Chat Season 2, Episode 90 for May the 25th, 2017 with like 20 seconds to spare. Although I did stream earlier of me washing dishes, so I guess that kind of counts. Give me a sec. But yes, how's everybody doing today and what is going on? Hope you guys are staying busy. As you guys can see, my beautiful man breasts just all up in there, man. Although the weight loss has been going really well. Ooh, that was a lot better. Come on, go. Okay. We're ready to try this again? I am so flummoxed right now. It's not even real. But anyways, let's try this again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's going on? My name is Rex and this is your Daily Chat Season 2, Episode 90 for May the 25th, 2017. How is everybody doing today and what is going on? Obviously, significantly in a better mood than yesterday's show. Would really like to extend a massive thank you for everyone who was just so chill yesterday. For the people who watched the archive, for the numbers were nicer than they normally are, which is really good. Aw, man, I got powder all up in my nice new mouse. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. But yeah, everyone who was watching on vid.me, everybody who was watching on YouTube, really can't tell you how much I appreciate it. The YouTube numbers, I think, were about the same, but the vid.me numbers were really good, man. That community is just awesome. Actually, nah, they're about double the prior show. But yeah, on YouTube, the show yesterday was about average stats, whereas if we go to vid.me, the numbers were significantly higher, over almost 3 times what the YouTube viewership was for that same episode. And of course, I've been putting up all the episodes of Button Mash on both platforms, and vid.me just seems to be loving the crap out of Button Mash, which is great because that is a show I'm trying to make a very solid push at making a solid staple. Solid. And I want that to really kind of grow into its own, because I can see a large potential for that viewer base. But yeah, some news stories broke today. That's for damn sure. I want to elaborate some more on some of the stuff I've been like hinting at the last little bit. So I've been saying that, like, I have like plans in the work and ideas going on. I want to touch on a few of them today, just because I want you guys to know where my headspace is at for the foreseeable 20 days. Okay? So first and foremost, I've been saying that I want to go back to streaming in the afternoon. I say it time and time again, and then I'm like, okay, we'll go live at 1 p.m. tomorrow, and then I never go live at 1 p.m. I'm pretty notorious for that, and it's not something I take any semblance of pride in just whatsoever. It's bad to break your bond or your word as a man at any time. Okay? So it is my intention. Now, if you saw yesterday's show, episode 89 for season 2, you can probably see why I'm just gonna abandon that hope or that guarantee for the time being, because there's obviously stuff I have to do in the middle of the day that just won't lend itself to being stream friendly. So that's a big reason I'm just going to abandon that idea for now. I still want it back. I still intend to get it back. But right now, it's just, I've got too much going on, and it's just not worth trying to reshuffle something that I've established pretty well. While the viewer numbers are absolute trash, it's it's still a time slot I've established really, really well, and I see no reason in trying to change that for just the sake of my convenience. Like, as it is, it's fine. I already work in this time slot. I can just make it happen. So that's the top thing for now. Is I'm just going to abandon my ambitions for my old afternoon time slot. I'm just going to give it up. Let the other streamers have it. That's fine, and we'll just go from there. Okay. Well, so we're gonna stay in this 11 p.m. time slot. It's just easier for all parties involved. Next is my YouTube channels. Now, I have channels with an S because I currently have 3. I have Little Rex 2015, which is the tech and review channel. I have Little Rex Gaming, which is my gaming channel where I do playthroughs and game reviews, or supposed to. And then I have Little Rex Vlogs, which is essentially my other channel. Like, and I say other in quotes because it's not just vlogs. It's where I post a myriad of things, or I post variety show kind of things, or test out new ideas or new concepts. If I have like ideas for how the algorithm changes, I can try it on a small channel and see how the algorithm picks it up, versus going on my channel, which I know has been hit somewhat by the algorithm. I see getting pushed a little more, so I can try and test myriads of ideas, or if changes have been made, I can try against 2 channels and see what it's at. So that's like my experiment channel. Okay. Little Rex Gaming it's not defunct, but at the same time though, I don't play a lot of games. That's just, I tried doing that when I first started, and then I realized everyone else is doing it, and it's just, there's no point. It's not worth the amount of effort when everyone and their mom and their cousin and their 2 dogs and their wild rabbit outside are all doing gaming. It's just no point. You're not going to be the next Total Biscuit. I'm not going to be the next Total Biscuit. There's no point in trying to do it. So I'm not going to abandon that channel. I'll post content up there as and when I feel like it, but I'm not going to make any efforts to really get that channel up and going. Okay? So it's going to be there, and if you want to check it out, all the links will be in the description down below of this video, so you can just go check out the gaming channel. The other channel, the vlog channel, while I don't do a lot of vlogs just ever because I find them just too time consuming and too much of a hassle to try and do, plus you have to worry about privacy and, you know, open public and consent and all this other crap, I am like kind of working on that channel a little bit, trying to figure out like some other stuff I want to put out there. But once again, that channel too is just kind of really just stagnant. Both channels are really just stagnant, maybe semi-defunct. And after that whole spiel I just gave, the reason why I'm talking about this is because one thing I love about the Daily Chat is the current events news topic. Okay, I love talking about the news. I love talking about current events. Love talking about tech. You guys know that. But one thing I want to do is maybe create more consistent and more readily available bite-sized content. So maybe like, say I do like 10 articles in a Daily Chat. Well, I would like to take all 10 of those articles and make them their own small like little video. So to that end, I have registered the name Tech News Canada, and that's going to go under my real name, and I'm going to make it work like that. So, and I will openly I got the idea from Review Tech USA, but the reason why I haven't really moved on it is because there's been changes with the YouTube way of doing business. And they really don't like you covering current events or hot topic events. And they're actively really trying to deter people from doing so. To the point, my Daily Chat about the United Airlines takeover, or the flight, what happened? Not takeover. The United Airlines assault case actually got demonetized for not being advertiser friendly. So I want to move on that. I really do. But at the same time, though, stuff is changing, and I wouldn't say it's changing for the better. So yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit more careful about how I do stuff like that, and I don't know what I really want now, because like, if they're gonna change everything, or if they're gonna change how you make money, because if you see something like Review Tech USA talking about what the hell? Oh, cool. Okay, I don't like what color that is. That's really annoying. If you see like Review Tech USA's channel, there he was talking today about how much money he was making off a video, and the fact that on a 250,000 views, he only made the money of about 60,000 views, and that should tell you about the Adpocalypse ad revenue hits. So we're gonna see what we do with that. I am gonna be on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be doing a lot more Patreon stuff. I'm gonna be doing a lot more promotion of like Amazon affiliate codes and all that. And once again, I know you guys hate it. I know everyone and their mom does it. I'm not happy about it, but just if you watch, once again, you watch episode 89, I'm just doing what I got to do to kind of get things going. I hope you guys understand that. It's just, it's nothing personal. It's just business, I guess is the best way to say it. Oh my God. I feel so dirty. I feel so dirty after saying that. So gross. Oh God. But yeah, that is what's happening right now. Now, there are a few topics today I want to just quickly tweet out though, because I never tweet out the show. I was running so behind today that I just couldn't do it. That will work. Let's tweet this out. In the meantime, while we're tweeting stuff out, how are you guys doing, man? Everyone else doing good today? What the hell? Nope. Hang on, sorry guys. On you, twitch.tv/pro/. Hashtag Mixer. Nope. Okay, I don't know what hashtag they have trending today. But I guess we're gonna go with this one. Because, yeah, there's really not much else we can do. There we go. Mixer. Boom. Okay. So, now that we got that all taken care of, let's talk about two of the small stories before we get into the big story.
Bitcoin's been a hot topic, hitting a record high earlier today.
Whoa, buddy, calm down. Okay, you guys ready for this? Here we go. So Bitcoin plunges more than $300 after... Wait, what? No, that can't be right. I must have read this article wrong. Bitcoin hit a record $2,700 before erasing the day's gains? Oh my God. What asteroid landed here? Holy Christ. So Bitcoin jumped more than 12% on Thursday to an all-time high of $2,791 before plunging and giving up the day's gains. The raise based on strong demand out of Asia had brought the gains to the month of May for more than 100%, and the digital currency's volatility became apparent later in the session after it sank by more than $315. Oh my God. This feels like 1999 right now. Said Brock Pierce, managing partner of Blockchain Capital on the sidelines. Oh, sweet mother of God. As of 4:46 p.m., the New York Bitcoin had recovered from that plunge, trading at $3.18% higher at $25.99. Oh, damn. Wow, that has to suck, man. Whew. So Bitcoin hit an all-time high at 2,700, dropped 300 points, sank by more than $315 to trade lower, and then like rebounded at 2,500 bucks. Oh my God. After that article came out about if you had bought $100 in Bitcoin back in 2010, you'd be sitting on $73 million. Now that people they're just watching Bitcoin now. And the minute it drops, they are going to pounce on it like white on rice. They are going to hit it so hard. In fact, I need to set up some goddamn stock trade alerts to monitor Bitcoin. Because damn, son, that is... If it can drop low again, if it can take another... Because it is a very volatile currency. Because it's not a physical, tangible thing. There's nothing to reference it against. It's kind of its own capsule. So, people, man, if it can drop again, it can raise up again. People are going to watch it, man. People probably have stock trades set up for if it drops to a certain point again, snap up as many Bitcoins as you can. What's up, Mr. Green? How you doing, man? What's going on? So, yeah, that is a story that happened today for sure. Wow. That's bananas. Now, earlier this year, maybe late last year, we had a story that made its way around the internet that Amazon was going to be opening up its own grocery stores. You walk in, pick up what you need, and you walk out, and you set up your phone so that way it pays for whatever you need. Well, Amazon's drive-up grocery stores are now open to the public in Seattle. Amazon just opened up 2 drive-up grocery stores to the public after testing the locations first with its own employees. Both are in the Seattle area and allow Amazon Prime subscribers to place an online order, choose a 2-hour pickup window for when they'd like to drive up and retrieve it. Despite the stores being called Amazon Fresh Pickup, a membership to the company's home delivery grocery service isn't required, but if you do pay for Amazon Fresh an extra $14.99 a month on top of Prime, your groceries will be ready in 15 minutes. Regular Prime customers will have to wait at least 2 hours at the earliest for pickup. Amazon Fresh Pickup isn't quite cutting edge as the cashierless grocery store that the Amazon is still privately testing also in Seattle. That futuristic concept has apparently run into numerous technical problems and breakdowns during its trial run, and public opening has been delayed as a result. Okay, so I was slightly off the mark here. I actually didn't know that there was a second grocery concept for Amazon. I actually did not know at all. I thought Amazon Fresh was the walk-in, walk-out grocery store. And once again, this is one of those problems of not pre-reading articles and going in fresh, is sometimes I look like an idiot. But still, 2-hour pickup groceries, this feels oddly reminiscent of pre-Walmart days, when you would go into a store, tell the guy what you want, and they would go run and pick it up for you and bring it to the front. That's what made Walmart so unique and different, was you went in and picked it up yourself. And waiting 2 hours for groceries? Dude, that's so stupid. That's so dumb. Why would I wait 2 hours for groceries? Unless, like, I can see it, like, if you're at work or something, okay, well, I'll order all this and I'll just pick it up on my way home. I get that, but most of us actually have, like, a grocery day. So, like, some of us either have a grocery day or we just have times that we're like, you know what? May as well get groceries right now. I'm already here. So, if you already have that, then, I don't know, the 2-hour time window seems so dumb. The paying $14.99 per month extra to just get 15-minute pickup seems even stupider. I can't imagine anyone is so hung up on wanting to get their groceries that fast, they're willing to pay the price of a single steak to get it early. right? I can't be the only one who thinks that. I hope I'm not the only one that thinks that. And how is Amazon still making money? Like, now I don't know how Amazon Prime is making the company revenue anymore. Because before it was $100 a year, and you got Amazon 2-day shipping, which I'm sure they worked out a deal with UPS. You got Amazon Instant Video, which is really just data hosting, not that expensive. Or at least, to hold the file. You got Amazon Music and Library, which are, once again, just data hosting files. But then you had Twitch Prime, which was the same thing, which is Amazon Prime, but you get a free $5 subscription for Twitch. Okay, so now $250 of that goes back to the company mostly, in most cases. So the company gave up $250 a year minimum, which would equal to what, $50 a year ish, if I have my math right. So $50 a year no, that can't be right. No, that can't be right. No, hang on. I got my math wrong there. 250 times 12, $30 a year. So they're sacrificing $30 a year out of your $100 subscription to make a Twitch Prime a thing. Okay? So now your $100 subscription is worth $70. And then you had what else do you have here? They have to build and stock grocery stores, which while you do pay for it, they're like, if you have Amazon Prime, you get 2 hours. Actually, I guess that really doesn't affect, now that I say it out loud, I guess that really doesn't affect anything. Man, I'm at a loss, guys. I just don't know. I don't even know where I was going with this now. I confused myself. I feel like an idiot. It's one of those things. I just don't understand how Amazon still makes its money with accruing all of these costs. Bookstore, grocery store, data hosting. Well, AWS, Amazon Web Services, I know makes a metric ton of money for that company. They are rolling in dough due to AWS. I know that for sure. That is like one of their big gainers, okay? So they do have that going, but I don't see how Prime just works, man. I don't get it. Maybe the loss they take is made up on other areas that's like worth it to them. Or maybe this is just one of those deals where they're willing to take the loss right now, like, because they are making money. They're clearly making profit. But maybe they're willing to take the loss now because I know they're trying to become, like, the market holder. They want to have a stranglehold on everything, and we see that now. Bookstore, music, movies, Amazon Prime original content, Twitch Prime live streaming. They now have the grocery store. Like, we can see that they're making an effort. And maybe it's worth it to them. Maybe they can take those losses right now and make all that money up on the back end after they've ran everyone out of business. So, I don't know. Maybe that is. What do you guys think, though? In gaming news, which is something I don't often talk about, but I'm going to because it's a big topic. Well, it's not a big topic. It's a big interest for people. Price and release date announced for Darkest Dungeon: The Crimson Court. After a delay earlier this year, we now have a release date for Darkest Dungeon's first expansion. Red Hook Studios announced the price and release date for Crimson Court on the official blog today. The expansion will be available to download on Steam, GOG, Humble, and Twitch on June 19th for $9.99. The PSN release is targeted for the following month, but the developers are hesitant to announce a specific release date. Crimson Court adds a variety of content to the game, including a brand new dungeon to explore with massive sprawling maps, unique faction of enemies and bosses to fight, a hero class that is awash in blood and delusion, and new buildings for the estate. So, for those of you who are super into Darkest Dungeon, there you go, man. I know a lot of people on Twitch have been like replaying the game and getting back into it, just getting ready for this expansion, and that's smart. It's smart to do so right now because now is the time to position and maneuver yourself if you want to try and grab a viewer base. It's a great time to do so. In fact, if we take a look right here, if we go to Twitch and we just scroll here, we'll probably see Darkest Dungeon somewhere in like this relatively easy to find spot. Wow, Dead by Daylight fell. Holy crap, what happened there? Oh, that's right, Friday the 13th happened. Rex Eater, do you program? What languages do you know? I only know Java and JavaScript and HTML. And I'm not a good programmer at all. I suck at it so bad. Like, my partners in my classes carried me through it because my partners are badasses and I'm a potato. Where the hell's Darkest Dungeon? Really? Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. There it is. 6,000 people are currently playing Darkest Dungeon. So, wow. Okay, those numbers dropped off, like, really hard. But you can see, though, people are playing, man. There are people playing this game. And these guys are smart right now. Especially these guys right here. They are smart because they are getting ready for the expansion and gonna just clean up, hopefully, when the expansion comes out. Hi. So I dropped in late. What's the topic for today's show? Already covered Amazon. Already covered Amazon. Already covered Darkest Dungeon. Already covered Bitcoin. And now we're going to cover one of the last small topics and then get into the big topic of today. And then I did my opening monologue. But here we go. Xbox One's Netflix-style Game Pass launches today. So following a testing period that was limited to some Xbox One owners, Microsoft's new Netflix-style game service is almost here, and if you're an Xbox Live Gold member, you're actually check it out starting today. Gold subscribers can check out the service courtesy of a free 14-day trial. Those without Gold can try out the Game Pass again with a free trial starting on June 1st. As announced, the video below, etc., etc. Okay, here we go. Game Pass is a subscription-based service that allows users to play games in a library, select titles, as much as they want, similar to how Netflix operates. But unlike Netflix, traditional streaming setup, you'll download these games to your system before playing them. Should you want to purchase the Game Pass title outright, subscribers will receive an exclusive discount. Alongside the launch date, Microsoft also shared all of the games you'll be able to play through the Game Pass launch, and you can check out the full list here so far, which we will do. And Microsoft has announced more than 100 games will be available, spanning a variety of genres, and that won't be able to rotate. These won't all rotate out every month. Instead, a handful of games will be removed and added monthly. Okay, so let's see what's on the list of games so far. We got, let's see here. Is anything good? We got Halo 5 Guardians. I'm not sure how much you guys like that. We got WWE 2K16, which is pretty stupid. We got some older titles from the Xbox 360 days. Like, we got Banjo-Kazooie, Bioshock, Fable, Gears of War 2, 3, 1. There's actually better Xbox 360 titles than there is actual Xbox One titles, which is really, really sad. But there you guys go, man. If you guys are console gamers, I guess now it's kind of your time to shine. Oh, I'm sorry, Dexter, man. How's it going? I apologize, man. I didn't even see you there, dude. The new interface on Mixer is so stupid. I can't readily check numbers now. Everything's like really dark. It's really dumb. I hate it so much. So I apologize, man. I can't see very well at all right now. But I guess if you're a console gamer, man, now is kind of your time to shine. You're getting all like these like little Netflix style subscription services and download gaming and all that good stuff. I still think you guys are potatoes, but that's just me, man. Get a PC, get gaming like a real person. Like, do you really want to pay another subscription service? So, let's see. In the course of a month, what would you be paying your subscription for? Netflix, Amazon Prime, technically. You would have maybe a Spotify or Pandora account. You'd have Xbox Live. You have this Xbox game service. You might have PSN if you're a dual console streamer. You might pay a Twitch subscriber or a Beam subscriber if you support one of your favorite streamers. What else would you pay? Like, already that right there is 7 things. Each at $5 a piece. That's $35 a month just going out for sub stuff. Like, that gets up there really quickly. Let's ruffle some feathers. Do you know of the men's rights anti-feminist movement? If so, what do you think of it? To be perfectly honest with you, man, I know of it. I think the whole thing is just dumb. I want women to have rights. It's 2017. The current year argument. Let's get that out of the way. Everyone should. You know what? It's just 2017. You should have rights. It's not right for anyone to take anyone else's rights away. That's just not okay in any capacity. I think if you're not an idiot, you should be able to understand that mode of thinking, that kind of thinking. Like, you know, if you're a potato, okay, maybe you don't want X or Y to have rights, but your reasoning for that is probably pretty stupid. Like, men's rights, get over it. Come on, really? Men's rights? You've had rights since the dawn of time. Calm it down. In fact, I saw on Philip DeFranco today that the Alamo, I think it was called the Alamo Theater, is doing a women's only screening of Wonder Woman. And they're saying only women are allowed, meaning the staff are women, the cooks are women, the audience are women. Everything is women only for this one night screening. Men are like, oh my god, you're being so sexist and exclusionary. And why would you do that? I'm never going to visit your establishment ever again. And it's like, dude, maybe you should go to this thing because you've apparently got so much sand in your vagina that you can technically be called a woman. That's sexist for women only. Get over it, man. Here's the thing, and here's the bigger scope everyone missed in the complaints that I saw. They're doing a women's only screening for
Wonder Woman.
A DC Comics movie. You really care so much about an exclusionary thing that you would care that you could not see a DC Comics movie. Like, oh my god, how stupid do you have to be to not see the problem here? You're getting mad about not being allowed to see a DC Comics movie. No, you know what? If men had any kind of any of you people were smart as you think you are, you would send a goddamn fruit basket and a goddamn card to the Alamo Theater saying, thank you so much for saving me and punishing her for making her sit through that movie. Because I sure as hell didn't want to see it. If you guys were as smart as you thought you are, that would have been your stance. You wouldn't be saying, oh, it's sexist. No, Alamo Theaters did you a favor. Okay? You should have been only so lucky had they saved you the same amount of time and effort if they had banned you from the goddamn Superman movie and Batman vs. Superman and the Aquaman movie and the Justice League movie. You would only be so lucky. No, you should be sending cards to them, thanking them, not trying to badmouth them and saying you're never going to visit. Listen here, your $17 doesn't mean anything to a theater of that size. Okay? I'm sure they're probably not happy about it, but at the same time though, look, you're going to see a movie. You aren't so special that you can avoid it. You will see the AAA blockbusters. The marketing machine is too powerful now. If I did a men's only conference, would that be sexist? Yeah, it would be called sexist, but depending on what it is, I'm sure if it was like, you know, a men's only conference for you to talk about how you're gonna sexually assault a chick, that's pretty bad. Like, I don't advise that. But if you're going to do like a men's only conference for like, I don't know, prostate management. Yeah, I could see how like, you know, oh, if you didn't allow female doctors in, it could be viewed as sexist. But at the same time, though, that would be fine by us. We'd be okay with it. Look, at the end of the day, it's not hard to be sexist in 2017. This is the SJW era. It's really not that hard. Just, hell, I'm sure if anyone actually watched this show, and I don't even say that as a self-deprecating kind of comment. I say that in actual all reality of my statistics. But if anyone actually watched this show, I'm sure I would have people up in arms all the time. But I don't. And mainly because I own whatever I say. The Real Crumb, thanks so much for that follow on Mixer, man. Boom, come on. Mix it up, baby. Mix it up. There you go, baby. Ooh. Wow. I walked into some weird stuff, didn't I? Well, I simulcast. So you walked into me talking to a Twitch viewer about the banning of men from the Wonder Woman screening at the Alamo Theater, I believe, tonight. So we're just talking about that. And I'm just saying how stupid it is that men are getting up in arms over not being allowed to see a DC Comics movie, and how instead of being mad and acting stupid, they should be sending thank you cards for not being allowed to see a DC Comics movie. You know, Alamo Theaters did them a favor. And if they had any respect, they'd say thank you for it. But okay, there's that. Let's get in, hi communists of Twitch. Oh man, that's funny. Hey, by the way, how is Mixer doing tonight, man? Are they still like taking over my web show, or do I actually have my category back? Let's see. Oh Christ, I hate how I have to live through this stupid animation constantly. Okay, let's see here. How is 72 viewers? Okay, cool. So I see. Let's see here. What do we see here on Mixer? We got 4 people playing games. A 24-hour gaming house. Oh, what the hell, man? Wait, hang on. I'm gonna have to share my category. Oh, by the way, CB Steve, thank you so much for that. Thank you for the follow, man. Mix it up. Come on. There you go. What the hell? I have to share my category with a gaming house? Oh, they gotta fix that. They gotta fix that, man. That's not okay. Anyways, let's get into the main story of tonight, guys. Beam.pro, the company launched in 2014. Oh, wait, what's this? I don't know if you know what men's rights movement is. It talks about stuff like family courts, false rape appeal, violence against men's and stuff. It's not the anti-women's right thing you think it is. We might be talking about 2 different men's rights things. Yeah, I think we're talking about 2 different things then. I think I might be talking about meninists. Anyways, moving on. It doesn't matter. Pro.beam. Yep. So here we go. So the company first created, I guess, in 2014. Really kind of beta 2015, I think. Or, no, launched in 2015. Beta 2015. Launched in 2016. Purchased by Microsoft in 2017. Or 2016. Where's the timeline? They had a timeline here. I know they had a timeline. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm sorry. I got my timeline mixed up here. Closed alpha began in 2014. Opened beta in 2015. Accepted by Techstars in 2016. Beam wins TechCrunch Disrupt 2016. Purchased by Microsoft in 2016. Launched on Xbox One in 2017. And now Beam becomes Mixer in 2017. So, they did a whole launch and rebrand event earlier today. And Matt, who was one of the creators of it, did a whole front press PR thing. And he was very adamant about re-showing the new brand's position, about trying to get people hyped up and all this other stuff that at the end of the day, when you see past it all, when you see past all the hype train kind of things that people so easily get on now, it was a really kind of, I still haven't understood their true motive, their true nature for wanting to do this. Like, to me, it still makes no sense to go from a name like Beam.pro to Mixer.com. I'm totally confused. Like, why bother? And I know they said that it was going to be hard to brand with a name like Beam.pro and all that. But at the same time, though, Mixer.com is not a better way to go. It's not a better name. I was out today, and I did a very quick survey just to see what people would say. And I know none of these people were streamers. None of them had even heard of Twitch.tv. So if they haven't heard of Twitch, they sure as hell haven't heard of Beam, okay? But I asked them, I'm like, if I said the name Mixer.com to you, what would you tell me that the website is about? And I got everything from singles dating website to a swingers website to a website that sells mixers to a retail store to a clothing store to a thrift store. And it's really a terrible naming skewy convention. It's really, really stupid. And I don't understand how they arrived at this point. I don't understand how they thought this was a good idea. But of course, I'm not Microsoft. Okay, I'm not the Microsoft marketing team that comes out with all of this stupid ideas. And it's so sad too, because so much of the stuff they come out with, you scratch your head and you wonder, what made you think that this was smart? Me personally think that they would have had a better chance at growing if they had stuck with a unique name again. Beam.pro, while maybe not the best name out there for a live streaming website, it's still something different. It's still something that sounds techie. Hi, welcome to Mixer.com. Here's your free mixer. Now stream, you monkey. That's funny. But Beam.pro was marketable. It was usable. Mixer.com is just so stupid. Like, throw out almost any tech-sounding name, and it probably would have been better as a naming convention than Mixer.com. If you went with, Matt's testicles Beam.pro, that would have been better than Mixer.com. And I don't get where this is going. Now, obviously, nothing is really going to change outside of you having to redo your bookmarks and your LastPass and all that. But there was a new app today that launched that you can now stream from your phone. They launched new co-streaming, which is the 4 panels, which is pretty neat. But I don't really feel that that's indicative of the name change. I really feel that that's just part of the feature set for the next step of the website. And I feel like they just hoarded it all together to try and make the launch as big as possible. Because going into it, if they said, we're now Mixer.com, that is all, people would have been like, the hell, that's stupid. Like Twitch TV. Twitch TV is a prime example of something that's just ridiculously marketable and easy to know. Twitch.tv, boom, I know it's a TV station, or I know it has something to do with television, and it's got a name that you can remember. Whereas Mixer.com is like, even now as I say it out loud, it still doesn't sound right. 4 panels fixed from people using multi-stream. Yeah, I know. It's just, look, it's cool and all, but at the same time, though, they could have rolled that out at any time. They chose to do it today because they had to make it as grandiose as a launch as they possibly could. It was a whole thing. And I think I really do think maybe on the back end they wanted to rename it Mixer to really make it a Microsoft its own thing. Twitch.pro, my new streaming site. Oh, Tweak.pro. Lunaz, thank you so much for that follow. Boom, pound it. Come on, mix it up. Ba, 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 ba. Mix it up. Ba, 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 ba. There you go. But yeah, I watched the event. I watched the moderately hot partners manager talk to Matt. Don't know what her name is, but wouldn't mind getting to know her a little bit better. And yeah, it was pretty neat, but yeah, it's not that great though, man. It's kind of touch and go with how this is going to affect things in the overall whole. What's your job? Are you in school? I'm in school right now, man. I am in school, and that's pretty much what I just tell people. My life is really complicated. My life is ridiculously complicated, and it's just easier to say I'm in school. Just go with that, call it good. I do a lot of back-end stuff for a lot of other people. But there is that. Now, what do you guys think, though, of the Mixer.com changeover? Do you think it was a good choice? Do you think it was a stupid choice? How do you guys feel about it? I still think it's a dumb choice, but that's just me. We'll wait to see what you guys have to say. But that's pretty much all the articles I had for today. The rest of the show would just be a conversation now between you guys and myself. And if not, then we wrap up Daily Chat and go play some Smite. Like I said, if you guys haven't already followed or tuned in to yesterday's Daily Chat episode, you'd probably glean more light as to how today's show kind of got to where it is. But let's see here. Let's see. Does this work? Yep, that works. Okay, cool. If you guys haven't already, do follow me on YouTube. Helps out a lot. Name is stupid, but they seemed to improve many things that will boost viewership. Yeah, and I'm hoping it boosts viewership. I really am. Because the problem with like Twitch right now in this late night time slot, it's almost 1 a.m. here for me, is the fact that, well, the viewership is just low. It's just really, really low. And I remember I talked to someone at Beam about a month and a half ago about trying to get onto the front page, like book time on the front page of Beam. And they're like, well, if the viewership is low, but there's also less streamers in the night, then it increases your chances of getting viewed. I'm like, I just kind of looked at that email. I'm like, you hooker, are you so stupid that you have never streamed a day in your life that you don't understand how viewership numbers work? Like, it's one of those things that you just kind of look at and it's like, okay. You've got a lot of perseverance. Hey, thank you very much, Rex Eater. I appreciate that, man. It's almost 3 a.m. for you. Oh, you must be on the East Coast of America, right? So, yeah, I remember I wanted to get time on the front page because, obviously, why wouldn't I? And, yeah, I was just told, they're like, oh, well, it's all randomized, and with less people, with less streamers to compete with, then, you know, you have a better chance of getting viewed. I'm like, no, that's super not how that works. That is definitely not how that works. It's funny too, because I've already got two acquaintances who have already got partnered on Beam. One is an original. He is like a straight OG partner of Beam. And he got his sub button like ages ago. Probably needed like 5 viewers at the time to get his sub button. But now it's like, you know, now you need 75 viewers and all that, which is really stupid because there's just not that many people on Beam right now. Like, if we go to Beam and let's go check out all streamers. Get off of my screen. God damn it. Okay, fine, get started. Okay, if we go to all streamers, let's take out Monster Cat Media. Beam, hang on, let me switch over for you. Okay, let's go here. Let's take out Monster Cat Media, because that really doesn't count, okay? We have... Let's go here, calendar. So we got 372 plus 294 plus 217 plus 97 plus 93. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we'll take the top 10. So we got plus 93, plus 81, plus 77, plus 72, plus 55, plus 43. So that's 1,401 people. Okay? And they want you to hold 75 people at any given time. So 75 divided by 1,401 is 5.4% of the website. 5.4. That sounds like a small number. Let me assure you, holding 5.4% of a live content, live streaming website is indeed no small feat. That is a lot. Let's put it this way. If you were to hold 5.4% of, say, Twitch's population, Twitch, let's be conservative, and say they have, I don't know, at any given time, let's say they have 100, let's say they have 1 million people. Let's say they have 1 million people at any given time. That's a wicked low number for Twitch, okay? But it's going to serve my point here. Times 0.00... Wait, 00? No. Times 0.05. You would have to hold 50,000 people to do that same feat on Twitch TV. That is no small feat, guys. When you're asked to hold a whole number, and not even a small whole number, for a website, that's a little bit jarring. So I hope they get their viewer numbers up, because right now, in the current state that it's in, the population physically cannot support a wide broadcast of partnered streamers, like of the partnered variety. It just can't hold it. There's no way. So let's hope that something good comes out of all of this. Let's do it. 50,000 people. I absolutely deserve to have 50,000 people in both my channels at any given day. Look, I will openly admit, when you have talent and you're great, you really don't need much more than that, okay? I don't need a gimmick. I don't need to have a trolley chat. I don't need to disrespect, anything. Just raw talent, raw charisma, raw energy. That's what I have, okay? I'm a male. Ow, oh God. Okay, that was a huge mistake. Ouch. Okay. Oh, here we go. I'm a man, okay? I do man things. It's what I do. And now we just need to get all the people here and make them stay, so that way they know who the greatest on Mixer.pro is. God, that name sounds so stupid. Oh my God. I will bitch about that name for the next, 2 weeks. I hate that name. Mixer.com is just so stupid. But we'll figure something out. Okay, so now, if you guys haven't already followed me on YouTube, you probably should. You know, just saying. Links have already been posted in the chat. Just go kick those follow buttons. You know you're going to want to. Do I even have it here? Boop. Come on, don't you guys want to see your name pop up like that? Come on, that's pretty dope. You got to admit. It's pretty dope. So make sure you guys follow me on what's it called? On YouTube. Recovering from the slight weakness. Yeah. I tore chest up pretty good the other day at the gym. But guys, other than that, oh, what's the hell's this? Hey, Sam! Hi, Sam, the abusive uncle, man. How the hell you doing? Hello, you sexy man beast. Man, it's so good to see you. Sam, give me a second, man. We're just gonna go pop over to play some games, so just give me a quick moment, man. But guys, I've been Rex. This has been Daily Chat Season 2, Episode 90. If you haven't already followed me on YouTube, please do so. Click the Amazon link in the description down below. Watching on vid.me, hit the follow button. If you really want to, hit that subscribe button. And other than that, guys, I've been Rex. This has been Daily Chat Season 2, Episode 90. I will see all of you tomorrow. Wait. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, I'll see all of you tomorrow. Bye, guys.